So we're back to the next clip. Stop jumping, little Remy. Stop jumping. Stop jumping. Go. I don't know where your mom went. So let's get down to a topic. I don't know, one I haven't speaked on in a while is better in the breed, you know. Us as people, we have to look out for these dogs. Not so much selfishness of me, I. Everybody wants to have the top name. Everybody wants that fame. Everybody wants to be somebody in this bully world and community. And I don't think the dogs get enough recognition. The dogs don't get enough, or bulls I should say too, you know. The bulls don't get enough visual credit. Without your bulls, without these beautiful dogs that we have, we wouldn't be where we're at today. We wouldn't have them in our lives. We wouldn't have, our passion and dream with these bulls. Everybody is too damn, either pride's too high, greed is too high, too much of, like I said, me, and I. And that's where we're going to go wrong for the dogs. That's where we're going to go wrong for the American bully breed. All different classes, all different sizes, all different shapes, all different looks. It's not, in particular, it's no swing and hit towards somebody. It's not, quit eating that. Quit. It's not no, let me get you more water. It's not directed towards one individual. I'm saying as a whole package deal. So as a whole package deal. Filling up water, y'all. My damn finger keeps getting in the way. My bad. There's Mir's grandma and mom, y'all. You know, I truly feel that, you know, me getting up, hustling and grinding every day for these guys. These bulls make me get up and do my work with them. Do what I have to. These bulls, with the money that comes back to the program, is because of them. They pay for themselves, y'all. In the long run, they're the ones, making money. Not so much stud credits. Everybody, for some reason, lacks on locking in what I've built. But when it comes to studs, too many ped chasers out there. Which I got some heavy hitters. I got some all-star, old school. My shit started old school, and I built and created Burgle Bullies of what it is. I did not fame chase all the newbies out there. They're putting out amazing bulls and dogs, but that's not what I built my program off of. You know, my program is very, very old school heavy hitters, very unique, micro pocket and standard throughout the pedigree, off my vision and what I wanted to do, and I wanted to use it as a building tool. That's exactly why I did what I did, because I was looking at something as open, optimistic. My vision was to going back to how these bulls were made and created. fade away from the constant lock-in of what everyone else has. I wanted to build something unique and different of what I'm doing. Get back to when it all first started out, y'all. It took different classes, it took different looks, it took different dogs to create this breed. And if you know, you know. You know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. And I feel we just have to, you know, look at it as we got to give thanks to these bulls. We got to give thanks to these dogs more. And stop looking at our personal feelings and personal issues and thoughts and who's right and who's wrong, and focus more towards these dogs. Like I said, without these guys, there wouldn't be a Burgle Bullies. I owe it to these guys. If it wasn't for me putting together what I have, what they've produced, for it to speak for itself, to move forward in the future, and my thoughts of bettering the breed and getting away from the hype and the clout and showing you can produce some badass shit if you want to, without doing it the way everybody keeps trying to do it. One day these bulls hopefully will give me a name. That is not, you know, my main priority and goal doing this. These guys are my life. They're my kids. I love them. I love them. I love them. I could not see life without them. I give thanks to God and Jesus for giving me these bulls in my life, and I get to get up every day. I get to caretake for them, and like I said, that money goes back to them on puppy sales, hopefully stud fees. Some point in time, I can start, yeah, because I'm a female holder on building my program. I feel very strongly, if you're wanting to start something amazing and great and fantastic, I give it 100% to the females. To the females, y'all, they get it. The females rock. Get out of the fire pit, little Remy. Now you're getting in too deep. I don't mind chewing on little twigs and sticks, but I give it all to the females, y'all. Studs are nice, boys are nice, don't get me wrong. They get more recognition than the females, but in all, badass females is what's going to bring you to the top. Badass females is what's going to set your program. When you start producing all your own shit and you have all your own work and everything you've done and worked hard for, that they did, they worked hard for it. They did it, y'all. I'm a standby caretaker. They make me work. They make me do what I got to do. They make me clean. They make me the money to give them vaccinations. They make me money to caretake. You know, they're the ones that have all that limelight. They're the ones that have the fame, not me. I'm just basically, you know, their dad, their caretaker. Their what's the word when you play sports and you have, you know, not sponsor, but I don't know, you know what I mean. Sometimes I try to look for a word, but I don't know quite what to say. But I'm basically, yeah, their advertisement, their agent. That's what I am. I'm their agent. I'm the one that has to be smart, put good shit together, build badass bulls, and let them create and make badass bulls off my work that I've done. But it's all, they get the credit, y'all. They get the credit. You know, and like I said, they're gonna be the one from day one, you know, gonna get me where I never thought it was possible in the past to where I'm at in the future today. I'm grateful. I love them. I love doing this. I love, yeah, being a part of it. I've, like I said, been a dog man all my life. I have a video about that. Go check it out. My last few videos I've dropped have been kind of low on views. Don't understand it. I've been flagged with yellow explanations. I think saying a certain word is what I'm understanding on the warning of BUY. I spelt it. I didn't say it, so please don't hold that against me. I just, yeah, can't talk about certain things like I used to in the past. I don't know if that's sorry. I don't know if that's the more famous you're getting out there and the more known, and if they crack down harder once you get recognized more and you're getting monetized more. But yeah, so I got the girls out, y'all, and then like I said, we at 1:30 check out Octavia, make sure pups are good. She's kind of scaring me. I mentioned that in this video. I'm hot, I'm sweaty, I gotta clean more, I gotta get more pups out. And to the next clip, and you know, it's gonna be a long video. It's gonna be about two to 3 days of just hit and play, but not really pushing through. You know, I am a normal person and human being. I have my bad days, I have my stressful days, I have my days to where I'm maxed to my core. And you know, being a content creator and running a program and taking care of having a family, keep the bulls happy, keep the family happy, kiddos happy, woman happy, myself, it becomes a lot sometimes, y'all. And it gets to the point where you can get overwhelmed, you can get aggravated and stressed out, and you just don't want to push play. I ain't gonna lie, sometimes you just don't want to push play and make a video. One could be you're just in a bad mood, or you're moody, or you're just at your max, and you might come off kind of shitty, you might come off slipping, making too many cuss words. You know, it happens. It's life. Alright, we're back, y'all. I'm going to try to finish this out. Like I said, you know, being a content creator in life in general, it's not always sunshine, smiles, and happiness. You know, sometimes it's frustrating, stressful, aggravating. You know, you have shitty days, but I try not to talk about it, film about it too much, but my content's all about being real. So being real and upfront, uncut, like what you see is what it is. There ain't no AI, there ain't no me trying to fish bait anybody, you know, and make something look cooler or better than what it is. You know, I let my bull speak for itself. I speak for myself, speak for my program, my camp. Speak on the real. You know, it's just it gets aggravating, frustrating. Like I said, I've last couple vids been flagged. I guess. Hopefully they didn't make no messes. But yeah, she's on bed rest, y'all. I'm not letting her run. But yeah, like I said, it's looking promising. But with the little bit of you got eye goobies. Yeah, she's looking promising. So, of course, you got their sister, little Remy's. But, and then their mom, Mir's. So, Mira. But yeah, that's kind of what we got going on, y'all. She's on bed rest. I'm getting nervous. Spotting. I don't know if, yeah, it's the puppies being aborted in the long run. Baby girls. Yeah. And then Miss Kiara, we'll find out with her. I gotta do a deep clean coming up, but yeah, her belly. I've been trying to keep her from running and jumping, but she's, yeah, on lockdown. Like I said, looking promising. I just don't know if it's just something part of the pregnancy or if it's something serious and going bad on me. It's a little bit of like a, I don't know if I would call it blood clots, but it's kind of like a slash tissue slash, you know, cartilage, and with a little bit of not heavy. Getting washed today. They're hanging up drying. So, and then yeah, that's the mom of the pups that you see that we have now, y'all. That's a little Ronin, RJ Heatwave, and Tinks. Might be putting Tinks up for grabs. Don't know yet. I'm trying to find out between Octavia and Kiara, but like I said, I'm pretty sure it's a definite. We're going to find out. So, what up, Miraz? That's the one who started it all, y'all, right there for me. Her and Grimlock. So, is what started. That's what I put it all together as. But yeah, I mean, I would say they definitely took on my gut feeling and all the signs they're showing and what I can see visually and the way they're acting. So that's a plus, as long as everything goes good. Yeah, I've been stressed out. I've been waiting. That's why I really haven't dropped any videos, because I've just been concerned and worried and taking a lot more time putting her on her leash, you know, carrying her down the steps, up the steps, make sure she don't run. Yeah, because if anything was to happen a little bit, you know, and it's, you know, it can get crazy where it's a total, you know, one that can absorb. Two, it could be the body totally refuses the pregnancy and it becomes a miscarriage. It could be a few, you know, might not make it, but then a couple others make it. Yeah, so until the ultrasound, I really don't know. I tried getting her in sooner, but they told me if it's happening, it's happening. There's nothing I can do. There's more than what I already am doing, and there's nothing more that they can do to better the situation or stop it from happening if it is happening. Being that I've already took her temp, it was a regular temp. It's not a temperature reading high. It's not reading, you know, good. It's reading good. It's not reading bad. So that eliminates, you know, infection and something going wrong horribly. So that's a good sign. Like I said, there's good signs and bad signs going right now for me. The blood spotting and a little bit of a clot happened once with Mira. One time with me, I put her on bed rest. It never happened again. Unfortunately, with Octavia, it's occurred 3 times to me so far. You know, so I don't know. I don't know if I'll get in trouble posting this, but I'll post it and I'll show you kind of what I'm talking about with a little bit of clot, tissue looking type deal, cartilage, whatever you want to call it. You know, and I'll put it up in here. I gotta, yeah, last few videos, y'all, I've been getting flagged. I've been getting not a lot of views. They're not pushing it for me, and I'm getting yellow explanation marks. I think a lot had to do with, I'm not going to say the word because, you know, but I'm thinking that's what it is on kind of a little bit of hints, which I didn't think I was saying much about, but yeah, basically about product. I guess I can only talk so much about product and things, and there's a certain word I can't say behind that. So I got to try to figure out ways and routes to communicate with you guys without being so thorough and truthful and upfront and saying what it is what it is, you know. I don't get that. I'm a little confused on that part, but yeah, that's kind of what we got going on. Got all that happening. Yeah, Gia's getting picked up, I think, next week. I got to look at the calendar again. 14th or 15th, one of the 2 days. Monday, tomorrow at 1:30, I get final word. Hopefully everything's good, nothing's crazy, nothing bad is happening. I've been saying my prayers about it. I've been doing everything I can about it and keeping an eye on her and keeping her on bed rest, and yeah, not letting her do shit. And I haven't let her run, jump. She did run one time. Wendy came home with groceries, came through the back gate, and she went running up to her because she got excited to see her. But, you know, I've had my bulls run, so as they were pregnant, I mean, yeah, little Remy's ran, Mira's ran twice, you know, like during 2 pregnancies. Kiara, she's ran. I haven't dropped the litter with her yet, but you know, there's no bad indications happening. No signs that anything to be concerned about with her, but you know, she's ran at one little certain point, and I'm not talking sprinting, I'm not talking jumping, I'm not talking, you know, I mean getting in and out of the doghouse, yes, but I've been picking up the whole entire time, been babying Octavia, because I've been waiting on that to happen for a long time. Invested good money for it to come through and be a definite. But until next clip, y'all, I might actually get some puppies up in here. I'm gonna do some stacking since I weed eated and cut the grass, and I got an area now. So go. Yeah, get away from the puke. Quit. I gotta pick that up now. Quit. Come on, back up. So, yeah. Great way to start a video off. Gia's getting picked up next week. She's getting her grub on. So, I think it's next week. I have to look at the calendar again. Which her mom's up in this video. She's my shorty bull. Which people might say, well, that's not a shorty bull. Shorty in my yard, I should say. Shorty bull in my yard. Not classified as a shorty bull. So I'll just correct it so I don't have people, saying something different. Get away from that. Get away. At Chucky's. I gotta pick it up. Go. Go. Go, Max. Go over there. You got a bowl of food. Unless you finished it already. No, here, come on. Come here. You got good shit to eat. Yeah, you stay on yours. So, yeah, tomorrow we find out what's going on. Hopefully everything's all right with Octavia. I've been saying my prayers. My fingers crossed on it. And, yeah. Leave that alone. Say what's up. You saying what's up, Raga? Happy boys. Happy boys. Yeah, let's get into it. Let's talk a little bit about a topic here. You know what I mean? You know, let's talk about, you know, where people think health problems came into our breed so much. Quit. I got my thoughts, my philosophies. Back up. I gotta get, the scooper or shovel and hose that down. Pick it up. I didn't think you guys would be still, interested after feeding. Let's talk about health problems and these bulls, and not knowing what bloodline and who's producing it without getting tests done and finding out. You know, I think in my personal thought, it came from clout and hype chasing. If you ask me, I feel that it was brought in that way because how much it exploded and went through on, what are you doing, Raga? How much it exploded and rapidly went through our breed. I feel that if it was just a plain Jane, non-hyped up, clout following, badass bull. No, Gia. Badass bull. Get away. Badass bull. I feel that. Here, I gotta spray that. I gotta clean that up. They ain't gonna fucking leave it alone. It's getting aggravating. Yeah. To my core. Getting frustrated, y'all. It happens. It happens. So, with that happening, you know, I feel hype and clout and fame chasing started all that. I feel that it got brought in by a heavy hitter, somebody popular, somebody everybody wanted to lock in, use, make sure they got that blood, make sure they had that famous stud, and I feel that it got pulled in rapidly, because you got to think, if everyone's locking in that one famous hyped up and clouded dog, everyone's gonna want to grab it, everyone's gonna want to use it, and then you got everybody producing it. And when everyone's producing that, those genes and genetics and health problems up in there, that one dog off of one breeding, you know, one breeding, just one dog, and you know, if every dog ended up with the same health problems, then you got, say, 6, 7, shit, it could be even, you know, 8, 9, 10 other bulls. That's nice. My beer's gone. You got to be fucking kidding me. You know, I'm gonna make another video at another time, because I'm done. I'm frustrated. I'm pissed off to my core. I ain't gonna lie. I got a lot fucking going on. A lot of worries, and stress level is up. It's very, very high up, y'all. So hopefully I'll make a better video and we can talk more about this shit in the future. So as you see, I got Octavia on a leash. She's on a short leash of caretaking, no stick. No. Come on, let's get a drink. From running, I have to stop her. Come on, let's get a drink, babies. I got to stop her from running. Because like I said, she scared me with what's going on. I don't fully know. I'm hoping in the long run, you know, it's just a UTI and we can get a safe antibiotics for her and the pups, and the pregnancy is okay still on her trimesters. You know, it's still kind of early, y'all. We're at day 30. We're at the 30 mark. We're halfway there. You know, so that's hopefully good news today. We'll find out. Of course, the leash is in the way. So it's crazy, y'all. It's like her head shrunk too, being pregnant. Me and Wendy, yeah, I noticed it first a couple days back, and then she said something yesterday or the day before, and I started laughing because I thought the same thing. I was like, yeah. I was like, unless their body's getting that big. So hopefully, it looks like Kiara took 2, but Kiara's not as far as long as Octavia. So it was about a week and a couple days after. Don't hold me to that. It might be a little bit longer, but I know they're not too far apart. If everything ends up being okay and everything works out, we will be having a double litter. Yeah, out of this happening. So we'll have a lot of puppies, y'all, badass puppies running around between these two sisters and the studs that we used. This is a outcross. This is breaking up the bloodline for the future. There will be keepers being kept off of it for the program. I can already tell you that. And already have a one of the pups of Kiara and Smoke gone too already. So that's going to be already 2 to 3 off that litter of Kiara and Smoke. So 2 to 3 pups are already gone off that. I am going to be keeping off Octavia and Mac too. So as of now, you know, that's just time frame to see what happens. I don't want to get too excited until I know 100% everything's okay and pups are good. I don't take early lock-ins, like I said. I need to guarantee health for mom, health for the pups. Make sure the pups are big, nothing happens. I don't know. Time frame, whelping period. You know, you're really not at a safe zone until those pups end up hitting. You know, I like to say at least 6 weeks. You know, when they're about 6 weeks old, and then 8, I like to start getting them out and finding them homes. But I normally don't advertise until about, you know, week 6, week 7. And then you come pick up at week 8, if that's, yeah, what you prefer to do. So I like to wait. You know, when I hit 4 weeks, I get a lot more comfortable. It's not so much hands-on work. Mama kind of takes over once she gets used to it. With first-time moms, you know, first-time moms, you got to be on it, because you never know how she's going to act and what type of mom she's going to be. So, till next clip, y'all. So, yeah, like I said, not enough positivity, not enough good shit gets talked about. A lot of negativity, a lot of downfall. That shit, you'll hear nonstop. But, you know, the positive shit that goes behind the scenes, that happens, you know. As simple as, you know, someone giving another breeder a shout out on their channel because they took time to help them out and drop knowledge. Told them about a product. Told them, hey, I went through the same issue that you did and what you're going through. This is what helped me. Do this. Take this route. You know, that type of shit don't get talked about. All the good shit of helping each other and being part of the bully community and world, and helping other YouTubers out that breed, you know, other people who have channels. Give a shout out. Just tell him, hey, Burgle Bullies dropped some knowledge and some gems. Told me kind of what I got to do next time a little bit. You know, you don't hear none of that, because there's a couple breeders I've reached out to, and I've dropped some knowledge of what I've been through, what I witnessed, what I've gone through. And it ain't shit that I heard. I was hands-on dealing with it and having to do it. So it's 100% knowledge. It's not something hearsay, and now I'm talking about it. A lot of that shit goes on too. But yeah, you know, there's not enough love and support in this. It's the people's mentality gets in the way of it. Pride, you know. I can't do that. I can't do that. Yeah, I can't show no love and support. I can't speak about somebody who went and helped me out in the long run. You know, because that's supporting one another. That's helping one another. By you dropping another breeder's name and program and kennel, or however you want to call it, you dropping someone else's name, your subscribers might not know of him, and you're helping him out at the same way he helped you out. There's not enough, you know what I'm saying, looking out for each other. It's too fucking cutthroat, way too much cutthroat, and that doesn't better the breed. Doesn't better the breed. It doesn't better helping everyone succeed. You have people on here always saying, oh, I want everybody to eat. I want everyone to succeed. I want this and that. But do they truly mean it when they're saying it? Because your actions show a little bit different. But you'll drop negative shit about people and camps and program names. You'll talk negative all day long, but when it comes to the positivity, we need more positivity. especially when someone helps you out. Give them a shout out back. Let people know what they've done for you, so people see the goodness and not all this cutthroat, shady, talking, drama bullshit. We need a better movement forward. We all need to show the positive and do away with so much negativity. You know, all that negativity makes us look like jackasses back and forth. Sometimes you just look like a damn idiot. I ain't gonna lie. To try to dog somebody so you feel like you're moving up. Like, you know, that just elevated you. That didn't elevate you. That just made you look like a dumbass. You just look like a fool. You look like a fool trying to tear somebody down, dog them, talk shit, and try to make yourself look like you're shining better. Nah, it's not how it works, brother. It's not how it works. So, yeah, like I said, more positivity. Give shout outs back to other programs that have helped you out, have reached out, have dropped knowledge, have dropped gems and jewels for you. People that have witnessed it, have gone through it, have the experience, and they're sitting there going above and beyond to help you out. That's them trying to help you out so you keep moving forward. You are more successful and make sure that everybody is eating. That's the truth of everyone eating, everyone succeeding, everyone, making it. You know, and like I said, there's been a few times. There's a couple ones I clicked with, I talked with, I've dropped knowledge with, I've tried to help them out. Shit they went through that I went through, things that I did to better it or get rid of it or fix it, correct it, to move forward. And then now they know for the next time in the future, you know. That's truly elevating and supporting one another. That is an actual movement, a good vibe movement. So I'm just saying it needs to be more of it, and give a shout out back when that true real person ended up helping you out and dropping knowledge. Shout them out back, tell them thank you and what they helped you out with, you know, and get it out there. Get more positivity movement out there. So, and you know, like I say, we all got to do better, and that's one way of doing it. That's one way of moving forward. That's one way of better than the breed. You know, and there's a lot more to do besides that. So this breed's far from being over with. A lot of people want to keep saying it's dead, it's dying off. No, it just ain't no hyped up, get rich quick, no fame. This is a long haul dream. This is a long haul work. This is in time. Like I said, the bulls is what's going to make you money. You're only basically a part of it. If your bulls ain't shit, then you ain't going nowhere. If your work speaks for itself and your bulls speak for itself and your productions and what you're producing, you're going to make it. You're going to make it in the long run. You know, but the money that comes back is them. It's their money. The bulls made that money. The bulls keep it going for you. You know, you're part of a big selection too, but it all narrows down to the bulls. They eat first. Their medicine comes first. I can't run around and live no high life, blowing money, acting like, you know, I got it like that all the time, because it's not. You're not going to make big money until you start making big things happen. When you start producing big things that are happening, then that money is going to flow later. And it takes a lot of time and work. It's a long road. It's a long journey. And, you know, if you don't have that mentality and you don't have that love, respect for the breed of that's truly what it is and how it's going to be, then you might as well just stop now, because yeah, this shit don't happen overnight, y'all. So peace out, God bless, take care of the bulls, keep them on a short leash. I'll talk to you guys next time. Catch you on the flip side. Peace. We're out, y'all.